Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another single-player episode. This time around, we're going to keep on chopping away here. So I haven't recorded on this map in a while, so I just gotta double-check what we're doing. That's right. Okay, so I remember we clear-cut a whole bunch of stuff in here. We still gotta cut this section out, and we were gonna try to build a little crossing over here. Just gonna double-check. I want to make sure we're going. So we're gonna go down, probably into that hole right there, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okie dokie. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna grab. We need the haul truck. Perfect. Oh, and we got our low bed right here, so that's perfect. So what I want to do is I want to go back and I want to pick up the wood chipper, and I also want to pick up the skidder as well, because we're gonna skid that wood out to the landing, and then we'll chip it all up, and I think it should be good. Chip it all up, load it up into the back of that thingy there, and then, in theory, we can take it straight to the mill. Or, sorry, straight to the, bridge that we're gonna build. Bridge time! There we go. So, we're coming up on the wake of 2019. Not too far away. 1 week out. It's gonna be pretty exciting. So we have that chipper there, but oops, I think I'm gonna use my chipper just because I do want to make a lot of chips really fast. So we have the loader out there. We just need my chipper, which is this guy here. We also need to buy a thing for the skidder, a grapple. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's hook up the skidder first. Oops, that's a processor. We were going to process wood, but we're going to skip against that now, because we are going to do this instead. It'll be more fun. Oh, and my joysticks are dead like usual. Love that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I can load this bad boy on, and then hopefully have enough room for that chipper on here as well. Raise this up really high. Yeah, I think she'll fit. I think it'll fit. Even if I raise this up really high and then back it on, I think we'll have room. Perfect. There we go. Oh man, I just have to tab to everything, don't I? Alright, so we're gonna quickly lock this up, bring it out there, and start a chipping. Now what we could do, actually, we could skip a bit of a process on this one. What we could do instead is skid the loads to the chipper and have the chipper over by where we want to build a bridge, and then use the chipper to actually fill in the hole instead of trying to, because we're not trekking it that far. If I was bringing it like across the map to build a bridge, then I would use the excavator with the dump truck there, but because we're not doing that, then let's avoid it. Let's avoid it entirely. I think that sounds smart. Let's get this out here. Whoops. Oh, we did quite the jump on that. Oh man. Is the equipment still on the trailer? Somehow. That's just popping up and down. Here, that'll be a good picture. No, that won't. How about this side? Nah, I don't like it. Doesn't have that beautiful image that I'm looking for. Alright, are we... Oh, we're right here. Alright, okay, so we'll bring it down here. Now, like I said, let's bring this all the way right into our landing here. This has turned into a bridge building project now. Disconnect that. We'll just park this bad boy right over here. Okay, so now let's grab our chipper first. I don't want to chip up this stuff because we're not actually going to load it. Unfold the pipe. Whoop. Turn it on. We're going to chip this whole pile. Yum, 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 yum. Because like I said, we decided we're not going to chip it. Or we're not going to do any hauling out on this one. This is strictly going to be chips time. Alright, so now we're completely full up, which is good. Actually, let's just get rid of this stuff too. Since there won't be any hauling of this stuff, we might as well clear it up. And then what we'll do is we'll hop in that skidder. And yeah, we'll bring the logs right over to where the chipper is instead. And then we can build our little bridge. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Basically, my accomplishment before this series is pretty much entirely over is to build this bridge. This will be my goal. I only have a few more episodes left and we're done because 2019 is on the rise. I'm gonna start a single player series on there just using the in-game equipment until we start getting our mods out. But yeah, that's the plan. Get a picture of that unloading. That looks pretty cool. And I don't know how we're going to possibly put enough chips in this creek to get across this, but well, we're gonna try, that's for sure. And it just goes into an abyss of water down there. It's going somewhere though, it's unloading. My chip counter is going right down. Yeah, I can see it building up. Man, it's gonna take a lot of chips to do this though, that's for sure. So what we're gonna do is we'll skid all the logs. Well, let's clean up what's close with the chipper, because that'll give us some space. This stuff on this side of the hill is no big deal. That'll be crazy to be saying goodbye to the 2017 series. Because we're moving on, man. I mean, it's good. It's exciting because we get to move into a new game. And if I don't, if I still mingle around in 2017 and don't force myself just to move to the new one, what'll happen? Oh, we'll just get all these. What'll happen is I'll be kind of stuck between two games. So, in order to deliver the best performance, I generally just drop everything and I move right into the new game. That's generally how I do it. We'll prolong this down here. Strictly chip filling today. There we go. See, we're building it up. Bridge across the river. Oops. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful too. I want to make it wide enough that it's actually traversable. You know what I mean? Da, 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 da. Wow. That's gonna take a lot of chips, buddy. Hold it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop in our skidder. Skidder, which is here. We're gonna drag a couple loads over there. You might need to cut more too. Well, we're definitely gonna have to cut more, but we'll see what we can do. Because we still have to backtrack over all this timber again too, so. If this blade will sit low enough. Ah, it doesn't. That's okay. We'll just grab it from kind of halfway mast here. There we go. And then basically what I want to do is just bring it kind of over to where the buncher is, I guess. Or maybe just right on this little divot here. I'm just gonna drag it all into this little hole right here. And I love this skidder. Hopefully I can make a skidder just as good as this one in the next game. Let's get this buncher on the other side here too. Kind of arrange all of our puzzle pieces. We'll park this guy kind of just down in here. Don't really matter. There we go. Turn around, grab some more. We'll grab this close stuff here too. little wobbly. Oh, I know which way I'm turning. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. There we go. What I was hoping to do was to kind of shimmy this way. There we go. Oops, I think we dropped them. That's okay. I'm just gonna go loop it. There we go. Get off my skidder. Now let's see if maybe we can push these over to that one. Or maybe not, because there's a rock in the way. Darn. This might take some science involved, but we can do it. There we go. And that's kind of where I want it. There. And we should, in theory... Whoops, I keep turning the wrong way. And I messed up those logs. There we go. Let's go right in there. Oops. Oh man. It doesn't go down low enough, does it? Huh. Yeah. So I'd have to make that go down. That's a good thing to know. Need to make that go down more for grabbing the deep logs. Crazy. I never even thought of that when I built this thing together. Let's push all of that out in the open where I can get to it then. Didn't even have to skid these ones, they just kind of came with us. Alright, we'll grab this last one here, and then we'll call this video good. And we'll throw it in with the rest of them, and I think we're solid. No matter how we put them, because they're all getting chipped anyway. Right on. Okay, so when we come back in the next one, we'll just keep skidding, so we got to get all this wood over there, and we'll keep pumping some more timber on there as well. And see how many chips we can create. Anyhow, if you guys liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. Alright guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.